love to stay, but boring conversation isn't on our schedule. Ciao!
Having lost my brother when I was 22 years old, one of the closest people in my entire life.
I will never regret is speaking my mind about how I felt about what they were asking us to do. It wasn't that I got fired, it was the way it was done.
From 1993 to 1998, we were all up in the mix, kicking it, dating, and cracking up with Khadijah Sinclair, Maxine, and Regine. Like they had us living our best lives, no cap. They straight up held it down, going toe-to-toe with heavy hitters like Seinfeld and Friends. The real tea? They stayed on for 5 seasons because they were pure comedy gold. Like every single episode had us rolling.
We'd love to stay, but boring conversation isn't on our schedule. Ciao!
But behind the scenes, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Take Queen Latifah's necklace, for example. It had a key on it, and that key was from the bike she bought for her brother before he tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident. Now that's deep. From the jump, Khadijah was doing more than just acting. She was breaking barriers, y'all. She wasn't just some character. She was a graduate of Howard University, running her own publishing empire with Running Flavor magazine, putting on for the African-American community, and speaking truth to power. Oh, and let's not forget, Shorty was a beast on the court too. On screen, Queen Latifah seemed like she had everything under control, but behind the scenes, she was fighting her own battles. While they were shooting the first season of Living Single in 1992, Latifah bought her older brother, Lancelot Jr., a bike. But tragically, that same year, he lost his life in a devastating motorcycle accident. So if you ever peeped her rocking that key necklace on the show, just know it wasn't just some accessory. It was the key to her brother's bike. She carried it with her, like a piece of his spirit. Everywhere she went.
Having lost my brother when I was 22 years old, one of the closest people in my entire life.
3 years after that heartbreaking loss, Queen Latifah faced yet another traumatic event. She and her boyfriend at the time, Sean Moon, were carjacked. The situation took a dangerous turn, and her boyfriend was shot. Latifah later revealed that this was a moment that haunted her for life, leaving deep scars. By the time she appeared on Living Single at 23, Queen Latifah had already made a name for herself in the game, but here's the twist. Before acting, she spent most of her 20s tearing it up in the rap scene. She dropped 3 albums, with her debut hitting the streets when she was just 19. After the show wrapped, though, Queen Latifah switched gears and really focused on her acting career. And sis didn't miss a beat. At 53, she landed the lead role in Set It Off, a flick that hit theaters in 1996. Then, she stepped into the host chair, bringing the Queen Latifah show to life from 1999 to 2001. Following in Oprah's footsteps, she became that generous queen, blessing her audience with gifts and love, and that wasn't the end. Since then, Latifah has been in so many iconic films, Bringing Down the House, Taxi, Beauty Shop, and Hairspray, just to name a few. You could say she's been busy making all the moves. Oh, and don't forget, Queen Latifah even voiced Ellie the Elephant in the Ice Age movies, adding to her long list of iconic roles. But the grind didn't stop there. In 2015, her show got picked up by Fox again and ran for another 3 years. And let's be real, this queen's accolades are unmatched. She's been nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And let's not even get started on the Grammy, Emmy, and Golden Globe she's collected along the way. And we're not even counting her countless NAACP and SAG awards. Like, the list goes on. With millions of records sold and influencing some of the biggest stars today, including Lauryn Hill, Megan Thee Stallion, Keke Palmer, and even Vin Diesel, Queen Latifah has solidified her place in history. Her net worth? A whopping $70 million. That's right, this 53-year-old powerhouse actress and rapper is sitting pretty. As for her personal life, Latifah has 1 son, but she's kept her dating history under wraps. In 2008, rumors started flying about her sexuality. And while the world speculated, Queen Latifah kept it chill, saying, "I don't feel like I need to share my personal life, and I don't care if people think I'm gay or not." Fast forward 13 years, and at the 2021 BET Awards, Latifah came out revealing she's gay and in a relationship with Ebony Nichols. Oh, and for the first time, she shared that she has a son. And if you're wondering what this queen is up to now, catch her in Hustle, where she's playing Teresa Sugarman. Keep your eyes on her. She's still out here making moves.
Brad Hamilton, pleasure to meet you.
Oh, how do you do?
Ooh, let me spill the tea. You ain't gonna believe this, but the role of Sinclair was never meant to go to Kim Coles. Yep, you heard that right. Originally, they had Simone Jackson, aka Money Love, aka Queen Latifah's ride or die bestie, locked in for the part. But when Money Love turned it down, guess who slid right in? You guessed it, Kim Coles. And honey, she straight up slayed that role. Let's be real. Who could forget her time at Khadijah's magazine by day and her wild antics as a budding actress by night? Coles had us in stitches. I mean, who could ever forget that scene where she kept saying eggplant to practice acting? Hilarious.
Eggplant. Eggplant.
So get this, Kim Coles wasn't just sitting around waiting for her big break. Nah, sis was already making moves. She was actually on In Living Color for 2 whole years before she even thought about living single. She was out there doing her thing on Fox. Then at 31, she decided to leave and take that leap into the iconic role of Sinclair. Now that's some boss energy right there.
Sinclair, I love the way the sunlight makes your face glow. Beautiful woman.
Now let me tell you, since Kim Coles dropped that living single role, sis has been non-stop. She's hosted shows like Pay It Off on BET back in 2009, In the Loop with iVillage, and even made a cameo on RuPaul's Drag Race in 2010. Yes, she's got range. Fast forward, and her net worth is sitting pretty at $3 million. Coles is now keeping busy on Days of Our Lives, getting that daytime drama money. Oh, and don't sleep on her skills. She's a published author too. Her book, I Am Free, But It Will Cost You, dropped in '98. And baby, it's a must-read. As for her love life, she's been married twice. First to Aton Edwards from 1985 to 1995. And then to Reggie McIver, a SWAT officer, from 2015 to 2019. Sis keeps it interesting, huh?
My elbow doesn't go there, it'll definitely go someplace you won't enjoy.
Okay, get this. Max from Living Single is that lawyer who's a total mess, always hanging out at Khadijah's spot, right? But when Erica Alexander stepped into those Maxine shoes in 1993 at just 23, she was already making waves from The Cosby Show. Talk about a major come-up. Fast forward, and Erica's stacked with iconic roles in films like The Long Walk Home, 30 Years to Life, American Refugee, and more recently, Earth Mama. Now 53, she's not just acting. She's out here doing big things with her award-winning podcast, Finding Tamika. The podcast's mission? To shine a bright light on missing African-American girls who aren't getting the media or police attention they deserve. Erica's using her platform to give voice to those families in need, tackling real issues like abductions and loss. Now that's using your influence for something meaningful.
That Black girls and women who go missing, who go murdered, need to be paid attention to by the national media.
Erica Alexander got that Hollywood bank with a net worth of $3 million from all her legendary work in movies and TV. Now let me tell you about her love life. She's only been married once, to Tony Perrier in 1997, but after 20 years of wedded bliss, the couple called it quits in 2017. These days, she's focused on making documentaries about powerful Black figures like John Lewis. Yep, good trouble indeed. Now let's talk about Kim Fields. She was just 24 when she took on the role of Regina Hunter in Living Single, but sis was already a whole star. We're talking about a child actress on Good Times from 1978 to 1979, and the same year, she hit it big playing Dorothy Toadie Ramsey on Different Strokes, and even reprised it on The Facts of Life. Fast forward to 2023, Kim's net worth is sitting pretty at $6 million, and she's living her best life with her hubby. Speaking of marriages, she was first hitched to Jonathan Franklin Freeman in 1995, but that ended in 2001. Kim still got it, y'all. Kim Fields took her love life to the next level when she started dating Christopher Morgan, and they even had a son together. They made it all official in 2007 after sharing their baby's birth with People magazine. The couple's been going strong ever since, with no signs of slowing down. If you're looking to catch Kim Fields in action this year, check her out on The Real Housewives of Atlanta or The Upshaws on Netflix. She's still out here doing it big. Now, before John Henton was known as Overton Sinclair's man on Living Single, this guy was hustling in the comedy scene in Cleveland, Ohio. He started doing stand-up at just 22, and he wasn't playing around. He won the amateur night contest at the Cleveland Comedy Club. In 1991, at 31, he made his big TV debut on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. His routine was so fire, Johnny Carson straight up got him an agent, and just a year later, Henton was rocking his first special, John Henton, Comedy with an Attitude. That was just the beginning, because at 33, he landed the role of Overton. And for a minute, it seemed like Henton had it all figured out. Talk about a glow-up. Now, let me tell you, life threw John Henton a major curveball. In the fall of 2000, he was in a terrible car accident that left him needing plastic surgery to repair some serious damage. He destroyed his eye socket and shattered both of his legs. But guess what? He survived and came back stronger than ever. His net worth is estimated to be around $7 million, though there's no official word on the exact number. These days, he's still hitting the comedy circuit, performing stand-up shows all over the country. Just recently, at 63 years old, he rocked the stage at Iowa's Adler Theater on April 15th. Henton is out here proving that nothing can keep him down. Now, let's talk about Kyle Barker, played by the talented T.C. Carson. Kyle was a regular on Living Single for the first 4 seasons, but when the 35-year-old actor got into a little too much drama with the writers, things took a turn. They weren't feeling his rebellious attitude, and that led to his character going from a regular to a recurring role in the last season. According to Carson, it was basically a pink slip. Talk about drama behind the scenes.
I will never regret is speaking my mind about how I felt about what they were asking us to do.
But you know what? TC Carson wasn't about to let all that drama hold him back. He switched gears and started focusing on voiceover work, and honey, he was killing it. He voiced Samuel, Mr. Carson, and even had a role in Clifford the Big Red Dog. But wait, this man also voiced Mace Windu in Star Wars, Clone Wars, the animated series. Oh, and let's not forget, he voiced Crater, the God of War. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Carson's sitting on a solid $2 million and is still out here working his magic. He's voicing Mace Windu in Star Wars, Tales of the Jedi, and also has a part in the upcoming movie Onyx, The Fortuitous, and The Talisman of Souls. When it comes to his private life, though, the man keeps it low-key. He's not one to spill all the tea. If you want to keep up with more behind-the-scenes tea on Black actors and where they're at now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's next.